This is Pod Populi, podcast for the people.
Hi, my name is Lisa Trace, and I'm here today with my daughter, Taylor Trace Stella, and we are introducing our Words in Beauty podcast.
Hi.
Yay. We are salon owners, and we have a salon that is very cleverly named Salon Trace, right?
Yep, it's our family business.
Family
we always
business.
thought that we should keep it in the name because that's what it is. It started with Mom having 8 sisters and 1 brother, and most of them somehow got wrapped into the beauty industry, and we thought it would be appropriate to keep it a family name. And that's what it is. This is a family business for sure.
It's the truth. And, it's the family legacy, Taylor and I have both built our business focused on helping others. And we like our clients to feel confident, seen, and cared for. And part of that comes from everything that we learned as we were coming up the ropes from our family members. And we're really basically lovers of all the things that are beauty, right? Like all beauty stuff. We love it all. And we are here today to really just talk about words in beauty that you don't necessarily understand because somebody has given you this opinion of what beauty is. And then you look and you find out that, you have to use this product to be beautiful. And we don't believe that. We believe that confidence is beauty. And because of that, after 47 years of doing hair, and she's been doing hair 20 years, it's like time that we have something to say. And the things that we're going to say, we're going to talk about words in beauty and what informed you, what shaped you, what made you feel beautiful. Was it just the way you looked? Or was it just that mascara you used? Or that you had the best blowout you ever had? Or that you flew 1,300 miles to have that special tailor highlight your hair? I mean, what made you beautiful? And how did you know how to identify it? Like, what made you beautiful? And I feel like I have a bunch of words that shaped me to let me understand what beauty was for me. And like outside the salon, I started as a daughter, and then I became a sister because I have 8 sisters and 1 brother. And I was an aunt, and I've been a friend to so many people. Then I became a wife, and then a mother. And I have this totally new favorite name. It's called Lily, and that means I'm a grandma. And so that's shaping me too to find love in the coolest places. So very, very fun. My grandchildren yesterday helped me build the email for Words in Beauty podcast. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's pretty good. But words do identify, and they shape us, and they inform us. And I know I have a client that had to get her hair done twice a week because her second grade teacher told her, "You're not pretty if you don't comb your hair." And that made her need to come in to the salon, even at the age 50, 60, 70, 2 times a week to get her hair combed by somebody else because someone informed her that if you don't have combed hair, you're not beautiful. So there's a lot of words that shape and inform us and influence our choices of who we are and where we exist in the world. And I've done so many good things in beauty. And because I've been doing it 47 years, I've done so many bad things in beauty. I've taken bad advice. I wore the wrong hair color. I left that color on too long. Oh, was that me who did that to the back of your hair? No way. But if you're invested in something, as long as I have been invested in this career, everything happens. And it's how you treat it once you've done the good things and once you've done the bad things. And those words that I could choose to be defined by them. I could choose to be defined by the mistakes. But I'm not choosing that. I'm choosing to be defined by the good. And I want my clients to feel that they can go to a lot of different places with me creatively through their look and their style and know that they could find comfort in it if they're confident. They can wear it. They can walk out the door with it.
Well, I think that's the best part about our job is that at the end of the day, we help people feel more beautiful and confident. And that's the gift that we have. And I know that one of the words that I love is brighten, because I don't just get to brighten someone's hair. I get to brighten someone's day, attitude, feeling. People come to the salon and they just feel better when they leave because we do brighten their day. And we
It's
get
so
to
true.
make an impact on the way people feel. And that's the biggest gift, I think, with what we get to do every day is to truly make people have a better, brighter feeling. I love that that's what we get to do.
I do. I don't get ever
But
tired
you
of
love to get back behind the science of these things and these words, and let's help people find a way
I know.
to break it all down.
I'm 66. I'm still trying to figure out how to get out of going to class.
I know. Well, now trichology.
I tried to get
next
Dad to
thing
go
and
to
the
a
next
play
thing.
instead of stay at the whole trichology conference. Why? Why would I got to stay in the class. And he's like, you cannot skip school. I'm like, I'm 66. Yes, I can. But he was right. I stayed in the class. And I was so grateful that I did.
Because it's never ending. That's the fun about our industry is there's
Well,
always
yeah.
more.
You know, people say, why I say this phrase is that I am a perpetual student of this industry and of the world, because I am constantly stimulated and inspired by what's next. And the HEADSPA to me, like that's what's next. So when we put the HEADSPA in the salon, that was the changer.
I
the
think
game
that was the
changer.
best thing that we ever did was
Ooh, girl.
go down that road, and bringing in a head spa into our business was
Yes.
the best thing we could have done.
And also too, this space that we're creating here with this podcast, this is for our clients, okay? But it's also for other beauty professionals and people outside this industry, because we know so many educators, we know so many distributors, we know so many people who've been influenced by what we consider beauty, that this is going to be an exciting place to be.
Mhm.
Like a really exciting, fun conversations are going to be had. I mean, it's going to help like bridge the gap between where the stylist thought of it and how the client's pulling it off.
Mhm.
And I think that Taylor, you and I are going to really be able to detangle and demystify the ingredients on labels too,
Mhm.
because they can look so important and so, hey, I really need to have this, or they can be intimidating and overwhelming. Like, I don't want that. And so we need to get to the words in beauty,
Mhm.
because we honestly feel like your beauty begins here,
Right.
inside those words, inside the words of beauty. And I think that the stories are going to have that we want to talk, the words are going to direct us into business insights. If you're starting a business, or just teaching a client, a stylist, the beauty industry, like this is how you make money, because you have to put your kids in school and clothes and food.
Right.
Or
Well,
you
there's-
need to take care of yourself. I want to go on vacation. I need to let my hair down. And how do I afford to have the lifestyle that I want as a hairstylist?
Well, that's the beauty of this industry is that we get to choose the schedule. You get
Yes.
to have the time you want. You get to come the days you need to come so you can support your family. How lucky am I that I can work 3 days a week and drop off the kids and still get to pick them up and take them to the practices and do all the things. You get to decide what that schedule looks like for you in this industry.
Well, you know, I think too, inside words that describe you, you were a very good athlete in your young years and as well as in high school. And so I think that you have that real team concept of where you come from. Like you understand how to develop a team, and that there is your important part of creating a team. And then the other aspect is letting the team work,
Right.
whether you're standing there in that space or not. And I think that we provide that to the staff
Mhm.
and as well to our clients.
It's important to have that type of mentality when you're together. Some people don't like it to be a family where you work. Well, it is. It's a family and it's a team. And that's how it's been. And that's why it's comfortable for people to be there.
Right.
Because they can feel that energy too.
Yeah. And this journey isn't just about hair. It's about impact, you know. And I believe in building community, empowering others, I want to leave a legacy, rooted in love and excellence and in authenticity. And I just think that if I keep doing that, because I feel like I've done that all my life, yes, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, but there is going to be good that I learn. And it's as humbling as I feel like the mistakes are, is also as big as I get to grow. So I think that when we get to impart what these words are going to be and how you're going to use them in the coolest head spa, I think that it's going to blow people's minds about what the experiences are going to be like, what they have in the podcast. Like I said, your beauty begins here. So because we are talking about words in beauty, I want to talk about the very first word. Now, I've super been inspired by HEADSPA lately, especially the past year and a half or 2 years, to the point where I've had to go to become a trichologist at the hairdresser level. And I'm in the middle of those classes right now, and I'm taking them from a fabulous group in Australia. And I just came from a fabulous conference in New York City. Next year, it's going to be in Paris. I'm going. Anyway, learning from 150 people in a room, and they were from 25 different countries. This thing called HEADSPA, this concept of getting intimate with people's scalps because your hair grows from within, is something that every person in all 25 of those countries could completely relate to. So this isn't just something that we think needs to happen at our beauty salon, but this is something that's been going on around the world for centuries.
Well, I think that when you have a relationship with a client, a very challenging conversation can be your hair, your scalp, hair loss, because it is such a direct correlation with the way that you feel. And because it's an internal thing, sometimes asking those hard questions on how did you get here? Why are you here? Why are you having these issues? That's the bridge. When you get to know somebody and you can say, what is the stress going on? What is it genetics? Breaking it down and being able to talk to your clients on that level to get to the root of it. What's going on here? How do we fix this?
Every pun intended, you have to get to the root of it. What is going on with your hair bulb? What happened? Is it, like you said, is it your mom and dad? And the facts have been proven it's really your mom.
Well, is it your diet? How stressed are you? Well, we know because we talked about it 6 weeks ago.
Exactly.
And then people feel like they can really be honest. Like, you know what? My nutrition is off. My stress is high. And then we break it down, right? And
here's what I can do to help you.
And we always know.
And here's what I can do to help you.
Stress.
I'll work with you to get through it. It's like we were saying about just you have to have a place where our clients feel like they can be seen and cared for.
And comfortable.
But that's just not a casual word. People have very few places in this world where they let other people touch them.
Right.
Okay, your doctor touches you. You let your kids and your husband and your mom and your dad touch you. Your sister or your brother can touch you. But really, who else in the community do you really allow inside that space?
No, I think the second that you touch somebody, like you're saying a massage therapist, a doctor, your nail tech, your hairdresser, the second you touch somebody, it's like a gate comes down. You let that guard down and you let the person in, and you create trust, relationship. And that's why, we always tell our staff and stylists, and when we're in education, it's so important building this trust and this relationship, because your consultation is so key and important. And when you get to know somebody and you let them in and you actually are listening and your ego is left at the door. I think you need this and you need that because it would be so fabulous and I can do it the best. No, what is best for each person? That's what we do every day.
That's true, girl.
How do we meet these people?
That is so true.
How do you feel your best? How do we relay that to you professionally? And now, more importantly, this is something where people in a head spa, they are there for a lot of different reasons. Is it because they're stressed? and they want to just have a place to come and relax and rub my head because it's the best part, the shampoo. Just shampoo it longer. Give me that second shampoo. No, lay down, get comfortable, get relaxed, come to a completely different escape. Put on the music, put on the steam, give me the hot towel, spoil me rotten, rub my head.
And now I'm going to analyze your scalp. I don't know if you're going to like this or not, but turn your head closer to me.
And there is not one person that we show their scalp on a microscope and they're like, oh, that's cool. No, it's, ew.
What is that? Oh, God, what is that? And that's how I had to go to trichology school because I didn't know what it was either.
Because it's gnarly.
It was, what
but it is
the
amazing.
heck is going on in there, girl? Okay.
And we got all the best tools. And we got all the best equipment. We got everything to get to the bottom of it and figure it out and turn it into a luxury experience.
Exactly. That you just
that will help.
Wow. And
people.
Not only are you helping them do better. They're going to do better because the scalp doesn't itch. It's not flaky. It's not oily. It's not yucky, right? You're going to feel better. Mm-hmm. So it's not just a outside beauty appearance thing. It's like you actually feel better when we're done. And for that, I'm grateful to be in the beauty industry. And for that, I'm grateful to share the word HEADSPA because it's a fabulous word in beauty. And it's been going on for centuries in other countries. Yep. Ayurvedic, Japanese, Korea. They've been using these techniques for centuries, literally. And we're just catching on the past couple of years, maybe 10 in America.
Finally.
But I have to tell you something. They have some ingredients in our products that I want to talk about that could be like really scary. Okay. So one of the first ingredients I want to tell you about that's inside of lots of things in beauty. Like, for example, it makes your skin feel good. Oh, it makes me be able to color your hair. Oh, it makes me be able to, where's the other one? Grow your hair, okay? They have this ingredient that can be, a little bit dangerous. And if you're not careful, it could kill you. But I just want you to know, honey, it's something really simple called H2O, water. Agua is how you see it on labels. When it's called aqua, which you'll see in the European countries, it just means that water is distilled. And so it's nothing to be afraid of, okay? It's just water. But some people that are around us don't like the use of water. They think that it dilutes the products and that I'm not getting the full benefit of the ingredients because you added water to that. Mm-hmm. Like, why'd you add water? Well, there's some really good reasons why you add water. One is that it's a solvent and it can dissolve ingredients to work into each other. Like it mixes oil and water together. Okay, that's what lets that happen by taking a humectant and glycerin and hyaluronic acid, vitamins, or botanical extracts. If you add them with water and shake it up, it makes things feel good. Like when it goes on your skin, it slides and it slips and it creates a type of texture of spreadability that how much water controls like the viscosity. Like, is it thin and does it drip or is it like a thick consistency? And there's a lot of things we like about the texture that water adds to an ingredient. But also too, it's hydrating and it doesn't deeply hydrate though. So you have to support it with humectants. And those really help to moisten your scalp, your skin, and your hair. And when you want stability and you need to create the emulsification system, you have to have water in order to get a serum, a cream, a lotion, to have proper consistency each time I open up the tube. And that's a job, a stability that water provides in a product. It's super cost effective. Manufacturers and people of that nature, they love it because it's really cheap to use. Inexpensive. Let's not say cheap. Let's say inexpensive to use. But one thing that is the downside to water is that it is microbial. So you have to use a lot of preservatives to prevent mold, to prevent bacteria or spoilage, so that when the product gets to you every single time, this product looks, feels, and smells the same. So whether I'm using it on my skin, whether I have it on my scalp, or whether I have it on a hair product, water isn't that bad of a product to have inside of every jar and bottle. And I understand now a little bit better what water does, right? Now, do you feel like you understand water a little bit
Well, it's
better?
in everything, just about.
Well, it's like, 70% of the world and 80% of your body, and those numbers could be a little bit off, but those percentages are pretty high. And it is a really important part of HEADSPA.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Because the HEADSPA has a cascade of water. It has a shampooing and rinsing effects that occur. And so water is extremely important to us. And even when we are doing the steam experience, we want to have a nice distilled water so that we can create an atmosphere inside the room that is really helping the skin and the hair and the scalp at the same time.
A lot of benefits.
There's a lot of benefits to water. But I got to tell you, there's some people that seriously don't like water. They just like, I don't want water. But I need you to understand that water is really good for hydration. Not having water is really good for moisturization. And there's a huge difference between the two. So I want you all to come in and have a HEADSPA experience so that you can find out why water is so good for your hair and scalp and skin.
Yes.
And you got to come to Salon Trace. And we're doing a fabulous job and presenting and giving HEADSPA treatments to our clients and for all kinds of needs. And it can be so simply, we've been certified by how many companies, Taylor? 4 that we can think off the top of my head.
Yep.
We use them for express services that we do in the salon. So you can come in quick, 30 minutes and you have your HEADSPA service.
Yep.
And we can take all the
Clarify, detox quickly, in and out.
In and out. You don't even have to get your hair blown dry. You don't have to follow with the blow dry. And a lot of Japanese tradition is that you don't get your hair blown dry because they want the products to be imparted into your scalp as long as they can without being dried. So there's each way is right. Whether you get
or
a
you
blow
can
dry
come for a
afterwards.
full luxury experience: head,
totally.
neck, shoulder massage, hand and
Absolutely.
arm massage, the full. All the bells and whistles.
All
Take
the
an
bells and
hour
whistles.
and 15 minutes.
Well, it's an elevated form of self-care.
Right.
So you can say, hey, this is what I'm taking care of today, and check it off the list. That HEADSPA gave me the most incredible scalp facial I've ever had.
Yes.
So you can come just for the relaxation and the comfort and the de-stressing.
Yeah, you can call and book it, or you can go on to Instagram and DM us, whatever way is easy. Just call and ask you want a consultation. We could talk you through it.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it is, it's an amazing experience that everybody should be so fortunate to have.
I hope I get
because
one
we all
this
need
week.
it. Yeah, I'm due too. Thanks.
So you're going to find our podcast on, really, you're going to follow us. And we are Words in Beauty with Lisa and Taylor Trace. And we are also, if you want to see video, we're going to be on YouTube as well. So you can tap into that video if you want to see us, if that's the way that you like to get your information. And otherwise, we'll be everywhere that you find podcasts.
Amazing.
And where you do your streaming.
Very
So
exciting.
yeah, very exciting. And remember, your beauty begins here at Salon Trace with Taylor and Lisa Trace. And we're in Delray Beach. And our phone number is 561-272-2328. Or like Taylor said, you can just DM us. We'll have a presentation on Facebook and we'll do little reels on Instagram. And there'll be lots of ways that we're going to talk you through everything HEADSPA. And so that you can enjoy Words in Beauty. And remember, your beauty begins here.